Good afternoon, high school basketball fans, and welcome to sectional final girls basketball here on Celeste Sports. History will be made for one of these two teams tonight heading to state next week. It is the number one seed Wabeno Laona Rebels and the Edgar Wildcats. Steve Mavis alongside Dan Ross, Trevor Zaleski on the production for us this afternoon. Capacity crowd here at Rhinelander High School for the biggest game of the year for these young ladies as the Edgar Wildcats look for their first ever trip to state. Wabeno Laona looking for their first trip to state since 1982. Dan, we saw Edgar on Thursday pull off a win against Assumption, able to hold on late, got a couple of big baskets, a couple of big three-pointers in that second half, and punched their ticket here to the sectional final.
Yeah, I think that says a lot about the Assumption program, that when Assumption loses at a sectional, everybody is surprised, everybody is shocked. Edgar deserved that win, right? They've been the punching bag of Assumption for quite some time, right? And so congratulations to Coach McCarty and the girls that have seniors that have never beaten Assumption. On the other side, Wabeno Laona able to get past Sevastopol. They're no strangers to the sectional finals. We saw them last year at DC Everest against Assumption in a pretty close game where Assumption punched their ticket. Maybe this is their time.
The Wabeno Laona Rebels 2021 volleyball state participants. Last year, as Dan just mentioned, basketball sectional final. They lost to Athens in volleyball again this last fall. Looking to punch their ticket on the basketball side for the first time in, 41 years.
That's a long time.
As Dan mentioned, the Rebels able to knock off Sevastopol in a sectional semifinal at Crivets on Thursday to make their way over here to Rhinelander tonight. We got two girls games right now. Last look, Neelsville and Colfax were tied at 32 with 7 minutes to go. And then we'll have 6 boys games tonight to punch their tickets to sectionals on the boys' side. But we got a lot to figure out here in the next 36 minutes from Rhinelander High School. I'd like to thank Rhinelander Athletic Director Brian Paulson for the warm welcome and a nice hospitality here from Hodag country up in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. We are going to take a 1 minute timeout. Come back with our national anthem and our BAME Insurance starting lineups. Back after this on Celeste Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Very well done on the national anthem.
Incredible.
Yeah, very well. Very nicely done. We're going to have a spotlight here as well for our starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by BAME Insurance of Edgar, founded in 1938. BAME Insurance Agency is a third-generation family-run independent insurance agency. Get the personalized custom service you deserve at BAME Insurance of Edgar. First, for the Edgar Wildcats. Edgar out of the Merriwood South, of course. 5'10" senior, number 3, Reagan Borkart. A 5'6" junior, number 5, Michaela Workus. A 5'5" senior as well, Morgan Schnelly. 5'5" senior, number 12 is Leah Davis. And a 5'5" senior, number 14 is Amber Scripshock. Head coached by Tom McCarty and the rest of the Edgar Wildcats coaching staff.
Rhinelander knows how to do it right.
Huh?
Rhinelander knows how to do it right.
Amber Scripshock, last to be announced. Senior heavy Edgar Wildcats team, Michaela Workus, the lone starting junior. And for the Wabeno Laona Rebels, 20-7 on the year. Head coached by Andrew Harrison. They're going to start their seniors, Grace Krause, Mallory Krause, sophomore Allison Albrecht, Riley Yeager, and a senior, Kayla LaRock. Head coached by Andrew Harrison, as mentioned. On your scoreboard, as you see on your screen, Wabeno is in their home white uniforms. Edgar in their road black uniforms. Again, a team that has been here before, a team that has big game experience, volleyball and basketball as well. As Allison Albrecht being announced, a sophomore for the Rebels. As Dan mentioned, very well done for these young ladies here at Rhinelander High School for this sectional final. Winner heads to Green Bay next Friday in a state semifinal. That is on the line here this afternoon from Rhinelander High School.
We might play in the dark.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, just like growing up, the sun setting.
Everybody with their cell phone lights on and be ready to go.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play basketball.
Edgar working left to right. Wabeno Laona right to left. Dan, you coached in a couple of these sectional finals. How do you calm nerves for these young ladies coming in?
Yeah.
Or can you?
Yeah, the nerves are definitely there. I think that Wabeno Laona, they've been here before, so maybe a little bit less, but especially for the seniors, this is it.
Edgar wins the opening tip, working right to left. Wabeno Laona in man-to-man defense. Workus left side for Schnelly, down to Borkart and turned over. Krause comes away with it for the Rebels. Right side for Riley Yeager. Saw this Wabeno Laona team over Thanksgiving at the Cranberry Classic at Assumption High School. A long time I've seen them live. As Dan mentioned, they got some athletes. A turnover by the Rebels. Workus with it. And Reagan Borkart. As Reagan goes baseline, turns, and finishes. First points to the senior Reagan Borkart. 7 blocks the other night for Reagan against the Assumption Royals. LaRock across the timeline, out to Krause. Minute gone by, 2-0 Wildcats.
Edgar played man-to-man most of the game against Assumption, only went to his own when Coach McCurdy had to.
Pull-up jumper is airballed and saved by Krause in the hands of Morgan Schnelly. And last about 6.5 minutes of that game against Assumption the other night. Skripchak back out to Borkart. Left side, good defense there by Albrecht, taken away by Allison. And then Borkart comes away with a steal, and Albrecht picks up the foul. Workus to inbound, Borkart left open for threes. In and out, halfway down for Reagan. 16-10 to go here in the first half. Morgan Schnelly pokes away from Krause. Schnelly with the right hand, up and in. Morgan Schnelly had a huge three-pointer on Thursday night against Assumption in the second half. Late in the second half. Baseline blocked by Borkart, but a body on Davis before it happened. And heading to the line will be Riley Yeager for Wabeno Laona.
Yeah, just not good defense that time. Not a good rotation. Edgar has to get 2 outside the paint in order to prevent that from happening.
First one is good. Student section split in half in the south end of the court. Yeager goes 2 for 2 from the line, and the Rebels are on the board. 2 minutes gone by. Opening half, sectional final girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Glad you're all joining us. Workus, pull-up jumper, left hand is off the mark and out of bounds off of Borkart. And to Wabeno it goes, 15:40 to go. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Just able to get it across was Kalen LaRock. Wears 23 for the Rebels.
The Rebels are in no hurry.
Yep.
I think they're fine playing a 35-33 game.
Against Sevastopol on Thursday, it was tied at 16 at halftime. Borkart's first block of the game, and a late call on Borkart as
That was very late.
the young lady hit her head on the floor. She said she's all right. Mallory Krause picks up the foul, and she's gonna have to come out. And they're gonna have to have somebody else shoot free throws, and that's gonna be Holly Gilligan for the Rebels.
Coming in cold off the bench.
So Davis and Borkart each with fouls for the Royals, or excuse me, for the Wildcats. That might take me a little while.
A little bit.
As Gilligan left it short. And Gilligan 0 for 2, rebounded by LaRock. Top the key for Albrecht, who will keep an eye out on Mallory Krause, the junior.
Yeah, Borkart has been foul prone.
Yep.
Edgar much better when she's on the floor, obviously.
Three-pointer top of the key, Albrecht back bracket, offense rebound, and Krause hits the floor that time, and Leah Davis stepped out of bounds. Wabeno taking a pounding early here. Hitting the floor hard. There's a lot of key points to this game for Edgar. Staying out of foul trouble for Workus and Borkart. number one priority for Coach McCarty. And there is a foul either on Skripchak or Workus. And it's going to go on Michaela. So top 3 scorers so far for Edgar with a foul apiece.
Yeah, a lot of times in these sectional finals, you have teams that never play each other or play teams in their conferences. So we have a Merriwood against a Northern Lakes. I think Wabeno Laona is in Northern Lakes, yeah. 2 conferences that don't see each other. The different styles of play are obviously here. Merriwood, much more physical.
Left side, steps into a 3. It's banked in for Riley Edgar. She's got all 5 so far for the Rebels. It's one you throw up there and hope it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, the bank is open.
Davis out to Borkart. Reagan goes baseline and just throws it up there. Finds Skripchak. And Amber puts it in. Reagan Borkart lucky she didn't pick up her second foul. But again, we saw a very good officiating crew on Thursday night at Marshfield. And best in the biz supposed to be in this sectional final, and they were letting them play. So far, so good. And there's going to be a foul on Riley Yeager. First one on her.
Wabeno foul, number 11, Riley Yeager, her first, team second.
6'5", Edgar. And looking at something underneath the north basket. Edgar's scoring basket right now. A little wetness. Schnelly in the backcourt for the Wildcats. Up ahead to Davis. Early moments, everybody's trying to figure each other up. Amber Skripchak's going to get fouled. And she'll head to the line for a couple.
Yeah, real good pass. Not much the Rebels could do besides give up the layup or foul. Make Skripchak earn it from the line.
And that's Yeager's second foul. That's a big second foul on the Rebels. She's got all 5 points so far for Wabeno Laona. Amber's first free throw left short. That's one Achilles heel for the Wildcats this year, and we saw it on Thursday nights when they had a chance to put it away against Assumption. Missed a lot of free throws.
I've seen a lot of teams miss a lot of free throws this year, especially late, surprisingly.
Skripchak 0 for 2 from line. Workus offensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and Wabeno Laona basketball with 13:40 to go. See if I can get you a score update here from Osseo Fairchild. Workus tipped that one. From what I can see in the comments, I believe Neilsville has lost. An undefeated Warriors team. They have just went down.
Colfax a very good team.
39-37, Colfax over Neilsville. So the Warriors' undefeated season is halted, and Colfax heading to state. See if we can find a Lakeland Menominee score as well. Krause on the left baseline gets cut off. Albrecht regains it. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Krause out to Krause. Grace for 3. Off the back rim. Albrecht tips it around. Rebounded by Schnelly. Ball's on the floor. There's going to be a foul on Holly Gilligan. That'll be team foul number 4 on Wabeno Laona. Alyssa Ballman checks in for the first time for Amber Skripchak.
You know, from the official side, we really want to see them let the star players play, especially in a sectional final. So hopefully nobody's going to be in foul trouble here, especially in the second half.
Davis in the corner to Borkart. Reagan out to Schnelly. Ballman. Alyssa had a big three-pointer, I think, in the first half. It was either her or Lemmer. As Workus left it short. Rebound taken by Gilligan. Score from Medford. Looks like under a minute left. Lakeland 58, Menominee 57. Trip to state on the line in Medford.
Tight games. Love to see it.
Absolutely. Krause for three. Grace off the front rim. Rebounded by Gilligan. Mallory Krause for three. Too strong. Rebounded by Borkart. Reagan up to Michaela Workus. Out to Leah Davis. Transition three is too strong. And a foul is going to go on Grace Krause, I believe, on the rebound. As Ballman hit the floor. And into the game for the first time will be Mackenzie Marvin. Already 5 team fouls on Wabeno Laona. Davis, left wing for three. Leah off the mark. Rebounded by Krause. Script shot getting ready to check back in for the Wildcats. As well as Macy Yonker. Krause, left wing. Nobody has scored in quite a while. As Dan mentioned, both teams probably okay to keep it at a mid-30s final total. Davis almost pulled the trigger on the left wing. Ballman down to Borkart, baseline, gets double teamed. Tries to go baseline again, up and under, and throws it up there, tipped around. Borkart comes away with it. Ballman back baseline, gets cut off there. Davis is going to try again, and she buries it with the fist bump for Leah Davis. Third time's a charm for the senior, tipped away by Schnelly. Morgan up ahead to Davis. And a foul on Mallory Krause, team foul number 6 already on the Rebels.
Rebels having a hard time with the Edgar pressure, and Edgar's not really showing a whole lot, right? This isn't, Edgar's not known for their press.
Yep. 30-second timeout taken by somebody. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School, Hodag Country, here as the Edgar Wildcats have jumped out to a 9-5 lead. And will be shooting bonus free throws the rest of the half.
You know, right outside, they have the big Hodag Dome, which is really cool.
Yep.
What if they had sectionals there?
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
As Michaela Workus is going to pick up her second foul. And she'll exit stage left as Reagan Borkart, who took a little bit of a breather, will head out.
Yeah, get a floating court in there, bring in a whole bunch of bleachers. It'd be no place else in the state does it that way, right? I think it'd be really neat.
That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty unique.
It's definitely big enough.
Yeah. Wabeno Laona has been held scoreless for quite a while after the three-pointer. All 5 points tonight so far scored by Riley Yeager, and she's on the bench with 2 fouls. Marvin with it, left side, Krause. Hands it back off to Holly Gilligan. Clearman checked in during that last timeout as well. On the floor, up and in. Look what I found for Mackenzie Marvin, and she makes most of it. Macy Yonker, the left hand off the mark. Rebounded by Clearman. Gilligan gets cut off. Top of the key for LaRock. Score for Medford, Lakeland 60, Menominee 59, 10 seconds to go. After a timeout, Schnelly going to be off of Morgan Schnelly with 9:27 left.
That Medford gym, that is an experience.
Yeah.
For those that haven't been to a big-time game in the Medford gym, it should be on your bucket list. It is crazy. It is the loudest place I probably have ever been.
Medford boys against Rice Lake tonight in a regional final.
Favorite Medford.
Three-pointer Clearman is good. The sophomore coming in through big for the Rebels, and they've got a lead 10-9. Mentioned they hadn't scored in a while. They've got 2 buckets in a row. And then it's going to be on the floor. Jump ball staying with the Wildcats. Scripshock frustrated with herself as Taylor Lemmer will check in.
Wildcats number 0, Taylor Lemmer. Returning for Laona, Wabeno number 10, Allison Albrecht.
Allison Albrecht back into the game for the Rebels. Second quarter here in Rhinelander, just past the 9-minute mark. There's a three-pointer left wing. It's good for Taylor Lemmer. Right off the bench, and she buries it.
She made a big one the other night too,
Yep.
right?
And it looks like Lakeland, are they going to call a foul? We'll keep an eye on that one. And a 10-second call on the Rebels.
Yeah, there wasn't even pressure on that.
.8:34 to go, 12-10. Wildcats. Lemmer out to Borkart. Down low to Yonker. Krause poked it away. 8:19 left in the first half. As Kaylin LaRock will check back in for Wabeno Laona. Yonker to Borkart, right at the top of the key. Nearly didn't get it to her. Left side for Ballman. Back out to Lemmer. Right side for Scripshock. Against Clearman. Cutting is Ballman. Threw up there, taken away by LaRock. Or rebounded by LaRock. Kaylin with it, left side for Clearman. Reset things. Left side for LaRock, blocked by Borkart. Rebounded by Lemmer. Nearly taken away in the backcourt by Krause. Scripshock up ahead to Ballman. And Lakeland Thunderbirds are state bound on the girls' side. Congratulations to the Wee Mets. Borkart blocked by Albrecht. Clearman dribbles out of it. They reset things. Grace Krause with 7:20 to go. So at least so far, we know of 2 state tickets punched. Colfax and Lakeland.
First since 1993.
For the T-Birds.
Yep.
Yeah.
My alma mater. They had some great teams in the early 90s. It also makes me really old.
Three-pointer, second banked in 3. Allison Albrecht. And Coach McCarty just smirks on the sidelines.
Non-traditional
Yeah.
three-point shooting.
Scripshock skips it out to Yonker in the corner. Ballman. Borkart turns, and Reagan's off the mark. And a huge collision as Amber Scripshock's going to pick up the foul. And Grace Krause hits the floor again. And that's going to be team foul number 6.
Borkart's 1 of 6 from the field so far. I'm actually keeping stats today, Steve.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys or a lot of broadcasters that can keep their own stats. I'm not one of them. I get too lost during the game.
Well, you have a scorebook in your hand.
Yeah, the easy stuff.
The easy stuff.
Yeah, the points. LaRock down low and gets it to go for Mallory Krause. She was left open. The Rebels up by 3. Davis tries to answer back. Left it short. Rebounded by Albrecht. Michaela Workus with her 2 fouls, getting ready to check in for the Wildcats. Behind the screen for three is good. Rattled in for Riley Yeager. She's got 8. And timeout McCarty. A full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Six points. Rebels lead with 5:45 to go in the first half. Wildcats just haven't been able to find their rhythm or their groove here. And ball is loose. It's going to be a jump ball to Wabeno Laona. All the momentum on the side of the Rebels right now with 5:37 to go. Ball's right at midcourt. Officials say that it's going to be inbounded in front of the scorer's table. McDonald Central and Siren played this afternoon, I think, at 1 o'clock maybe. That's a Division V matchup.
I can't imagine McDonald loses that game, but Siren's pretty good this year.
Blair Taylor and somebody. Krause for three. Hey! For three is Grace Krause, her first triple. And Dan said it during warm-ups, watching her, just a very, very fundamental shooting form for Grace Krause.
Yeah, you can tell she's a great shooter.
Workus goes baseline, left hand, left it short, rebounded by Albrecht. 9-point Rebels lead. Yeager with it, skips it up to Albrecht. Right side for Krause. Down low and threw it away. And a foul is going to go on Allison Albrecht, and Leah Davis will head to the free throw line for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this has been a prolonged run. I think Edgar was up 10 to
5, I think.
10 to 5, yeah. So a 16-2 run for the Rebels for much of this first half.
Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point to get started. Davis's first free throw is good. She's got 4 points so far tonight.
Yeah, Wabeno's playing man defense, kind of pack line where they're in a man defense, but they're trying to protect the paint, and Edgar's having a real hard time with it.
And Leah Davis, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
And something that we're seeing today that we didn't see the other night is that Edgar's one and done almost every possession. Yep. Assumption had a hard time getting rebounds.
Wabeno Laona coming in 39 rebounds a game. Gilligan, it goes baseline. Like Skripchak went to the floor. In the lane, pull-up jumper is off the mark, rebounded by Workus. 7-point game, 4:10 to go in the half. Skips it across, Davis down to Workus. Appreciate everyone tuning in to this afternoon's ball game. If you know of any other scores, please let us know. Get those to you here throughout the broadcast. 3:50 to go in the first half. Sectional final. Winner heads to Green Bay next week. Jaeger's open again for three. Off the front rim, rebounded by Workus.
That looked good.
Riley playing with 2 fouls. Michaela Workus playing with 2 fouls as well for the Wildcats. Goes baseline, poked away, and it's out of bounds. Staying with Edgar. Kaylin LaRock trying to plead her case that it went off of Morgan Schnelly.
They see a lot of one-on-one. Edgar is trying to do probably too much individually instead of as a team, trying to make passes to get teammates into better position.
Davis on the right wing. And she's going to get fouled by Grace Krause. That'll be her second, and Leah will head to line for more free throws.
That's a good call. No reason for Krause to guard that far off the arc.
Senior leader with 2 fouls. That one's off the mark by Davis. 3:20 to go first half, 21-14 in favor of Wabeno Laona. Edgar student section making themselves heard as they did on Thursday nights. That was a very loud Marshfield gym on Thursday.
Yeah. Edgar's in zone.
Pull-up jumper for Krause off the mark, tipped around and ripped out of the hands. It's going to be a jump ball to Edgar. Amber Skripchak went over the top and ripped it away from Mallory Krause.
That was a good call by the officials, I think. Just because you have control of the ball behind the player's head doesn't mean it's a foul.
Edgar going to try and cut down on this deficit. And they're letting them play. And Amber is going to be out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Amber Skripchak went flying for it. And Allison Albrecht will check back in for Wabeno Laona. Lily Terry, the freshman, just checked out. Coach Harrison's trying to get an explanation on some of the physicality. Again, as Dan mentioned, 2 different playing styles, 2 different conferences. And Edgar is used to playing hard. Left side for LaRock. Krause, top of the key, gets past Ballman. Gilligan with it. And going to be a foul on Amber Skripchak with 2:22 to go in the first half. And now Wabeno, after that one, will head to the free throw line on the next foul.
Yeah, just a little bit too aggressive. Now, in the Northern Lakes, and I'm sure Coach McCarty has looked at this, what kind of defenses does Laona Wabeno see night in, night out? Yep. I know a lot of the Northern Lakes teams play 2-3. A lot of them do. And you can see the Rebels trying to get right into the high post, and they're getting it there consistently. They have played against this zone a lot.
Albrecht with it, gets double teamed. 3-pointer Gilligan is nearly banked in again.
It's almost like they practice that.
Schnelly into the front court, out to Ballman. List over to Michaela Workus. Right side for Yonker. Macy all the way to the lane. The left-handed shot is off the mark and taken away by Kaylin LaRock. And Michaela Workus is down now for the Wildcats with her right shoulder. And they're letting them play. It's going to be an official timeout as Michaela Workus down on her right shoulder already with the pad. And she has had shoulder issues throughout her career. Make sure that it's going to be all right for Michaela Workus.
Let's hope so.
It's going to be an official's timeout with Edgar basketball right in front of the scorer's table.
Workus went straight to the locker room with the trainer.
As she has that sleeve or that half sleeve on that right shoulder.
Yeah, and a big part of Edgar playing really well here the last 10, 12 games is because of Michaela Workus. Yep. She has been amazing.
It's going to be another jump ball and a turnover to Wabeno Laona with 1:26 to go in the half. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This fifth generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm.
A lot of people that are upset with the possession arrow, but I believe it's right.
Yeah, after the one down here that was called a non-foul, then it was Edgar ball, and now, yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
1:26 left. Leah Davis getting ready to check in.
Yeah, if you're Coach McCurdy, you want to get this down to a 3-4 point game at halftime if possible. Don't let it balloon to 10 or 12 or something, because it gets a lot tougher trying to come back from that.
Yep, absolutely. .123 to go as Michaela Workus comes out of the locker room and heads back to the bench, and she's ready to go. 1:10 remaining. And Wabeno Laona more than content to hold it until the last shot, maybe, with 1 minute left. Kaylin LaRocco's baseline.
You just say, let's hope not.
Yeah. Offense rebound by LaRocque. Goes underneath the basket, and there's going to be a foul either on Davis or Borkhardt. Either way, it's going to be the second on one of them, and that's Leah Davis' second foul.
Yeah, and big mistake by the Wildcats there. LaRocque shot the ball. She got her own rebound, went back up with it.
Yep.
Someone's got to box her out.
Now more conversation here between our officiating crew. Make sure everybody gets the correct foul. Kaylin LaRocque heading to line for 2 free throws. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. LaRocque's first points of the afternoon. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. Rebounded by Borkhardt. 50 seconds left.
We have not said Reagan's name a whole lot tonight or today.
Just 2 points so far for the all-conference senior. Schnelly with it, out to Leah Davis. Top of the key three is off the mark. Tipped around. Borkhardt with an offensive rebound. And the foul will go on Clearman. I believe Borkhardt's going to go to the line for bonus for the Wildcats. Clearman picks up her first foul.
I'm impressed with how the Rebels have looked here in the first half. A little shaken early, but they look good.
Borkhardt's free throws off the mark. 8-point game, 25 seconds to go. Kicks it out. Krause to Krause. Right side for Clearman. 15 seconds left. Turnaround jumper for Krause. The free throw line is good. She gets the friendly roll. 5 seconds to go. Schnelly into the front court. Gets a screen over to Borkhardt. Pull up at the buzzer is off the mark. And all Wabeno Laona in this first half, as Dan mentioned, looked very impressive through the first 18 minutes. They've got a 10-point lead heading into the halftime break. We'll be back with our Wheeler Chevrolet GMC postgame or halftime show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. You're watching the Wheeler Chevrolet GMC halftime show. They're proud to support all area female student athletes, whether in the classroom or on the playing surface. Wheeler Chevrolet GMC sees your greatness. Please join Wheeler Chevrolet GMC in the gym and around town and congratulate all female student athletes and let them know you see their greatness. First half scoring, first for Wabeno Laona. Grace Krause's got 3. Avi Clearman's got 3. Mallory Krause's got 4. Allison Albrecht with 3. Riley Yeager's got 8. Mackenzie Marvin with 2. And Kaylin LaRock with 1. For the Edgar Wildcats, Taylor Lemmer's got 3. Reagan Borkhart's got 2. Morgan Schnelly's got 2. Leah Davis has got 5. And Amber Skripchak with 2 points. Some score updates from around Division 5 that we have for you. Appreciate everyone bringing them to our attention. McDonald Central 70, Siren 48. That's a final. The Macs going back to state. Blair Taylor 62, Belmont 57. Those are two Division 5. Those are 2 Division 5 finals that we have so far here tonight.
Albany probably plays right now, I would imagine. How happy are the Macs that there's no Assumption Royals on its state? They lost them the last couple of years. In the semifinals.
And then once again, obviously, once Sunday comes around, after all these games are over, the WIAA will reseed the state tournament and go 1 against 4 at, 9:05 or something, 9:35.
Super early.
On Friday morning.
Been there. It's really early.
But Dan's been keeping some rigorous halftime or first half stats for us. What do we got?
I even poked holes in the paper on accident. So starting with the Edgar Wildcats, shooting 5 of 22 in the first half. That is a 22% field goal percentage, 2 of 8 from 3 for 25%. Laona Wabeno, 8 of 20, 40%. So the Rebels 40% from the floor, the Wildcats 22%. 4 of 9 from 3, so 44% from beyond the arc. The Rebels are out rebounding the Wildcats 15 to 12. Turnovers, Edgar 8, Rebels 5. So the stats tell you it's about a 10-point game, and that's where we're at.
And that's what you had mentioned, the difference that we see just from Thursday to today, the one and dones that Edgar is, or that Wabeno has been able to limit Edgar's offensive possessions because they're, as you mentioned, out rebounding them in the first half.
And a lot of that is based on the defense that we're seeing. Assumptions plays 100% zone, right? Unless they absolutely have to foul at the end or whatever the case is. And it's really hard to rebound out of a zone. And to be fair, the ball fell on Edgar a lot the other night, right? And that happens in basketball. Today, the Rebels of Laona Wabeno are playing a man-to-man, more pack line defense, so they're able to pack it into the lane a little bit more, and a lot of balls fall down into the lane. So a lot of that is defensive philosophy. Hopefully, Coach McCarty, for the Wildcats, Coach McCarty has something drawn up to try to change the narrative of this game in the second half.
First half stats brought to you by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's Balloon Pop event is going on this Saturday. That's today. Don't miss your chance to save up to 100% on your purchase. Visit fleetfarm.com for more details. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all from Fleet Farm.
We have a long day today.
We sure do.
Yeah, we are double header duty. We're going to Wausau Newman after this game.
Yeah, a lot of hardware given out today around the state. Regional finals for boys, as Dan mentioned. We got 6 regional final boys games tonight, including Newman Catholic and Columbus Catholic tonight at 7 o'clock. A game that you mentioned, this one could be in the 30s, maybe a low 40s. That one could be in the 70s tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a change. Whoever wins this game, they get to cut the net down.
Yeah.
You think they'll let us up on the ladder to cut the net? If we ask nicely?
I'm sure we could get up there.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we will have our Nationville Dairy post-game show. I talked to both coaches as soon as last year was kind of a mess at DC Everest with Assumption. So talked to both coaches. As soon as they get the plaque, we're going down there to talk to them. So
good.
Whoever it is, we'll talk to obviously the winner and a couple of the players once this game is concluded and before all the festivities can start, so then we can pack up and head back down to Wausau. Well, they took, 45 seconds?
Yeah, you lost 45 seconds of your warm-up because there were balls stuck in the net and nobody's tall enough to knock it out until Reagan finally went up there and swatted it down. Coach McCarty was going out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show off the hops.
About 2:15 before we start our second half, we'll take another 2-minute timeout. Come back and get you ready for the final 18 minutes here from Rhinelander High School.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
Welcome back to welcome back to Rhinelander. Wabeno, Laona, and the Edgar Wildcats in this sectional finals. Teammates alongside Dan Ross and Trevor Zaleski. Winner heads to states next Friday morning in the beautiful Resch Center in downtown, Green Bay at Wabeno, one of the two. It's right next to Lambeau Field.
It is right next to Lambeau Field.
And it's going to be off of Grace Krause. 13 seconds gone by in the half. 10-point Rebels lead. Again, history will be made one way or the other tonight. As Leah Davis is open, left wing 3 is too strong. Rebounded by Grace Krause. Edgar looking for their first ever trip. Wabeno Laona for the first time in 41 years and steps into a 3 does Mallory Krause. The lead has ballooned to 13 to start the second half.
Krause 4 of 5 from the field.
After smacking her head on the floor.
Yeah.
Leah Davis got it poked away by Riley Yeager. Restarts the... And Coach McCarty will use a timeout.
Yeah, he had to. A 5-second clock was ticking.
17:05 to go in the ball game. We'll keep it here. Again, we'd like to thank Wheeler Chevrolet GMC for our halftime show. They are proud supporters of all area student athletes, female student athletes, whether in the classroom or on the playing surface. Wheeler Chevrolet GMC sees your greatness. Please join Wheeler Chevrolet GMC in the gym and around town and congratulate all female student athletes and let them know that you see their greatness. Dan mentioned we'll be at Newman Catholic. We've got games in Auburndale. The Eagles taking on Waiwega Fremont. Marathon hosting Stratford.
Full strength Stratford.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stratford pushed Marathon last time up in Marathon. Had a lead with about 7 minutes left, so might be closer than a lot of people think.
Got DC Evers is in Hudson. Moseny is in Shawano.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was close. Right at midcourt. 17 minutes to go in the ball game. Workus. Davis comes away with it for the Wildcats. Back out to Morgan Schnelly. Right side, Workus.
The Rebels are tenacious right now defensively.
Reagan Borkhardt. That's a good, strong move there by Reagan. She's got her first points of the second half, just 4 on the night. Extending the defense a little bit are the Wildcats.
We see that a lot in girls basketball. There's a lot of teams that pressure, and once these teams break the press, they stop attacking because they're just content with the fact that they broke it. Get the layup.
It's open there for you. Borkhardt is able to draw the foul on Allison Albrecht. That's going to be her third after the steal by Reagan. Probably a little bit more aggressive Reagan in the second half.
Yeah, she's a senior. I mean, a lot of the Edgar girls are, like you said. It's now or never. Might be the last game most of these girls ever play.
Edgar winners of 11 in a row coming into tonight after their loss to Assumption in late January. Wabeno Laona had a tough test right at the end of the year, right at the end of the regular season at Just a Game Fieldhouse against Neillsville, and Reagan Borkhardt puts it in. She's got 4, 9-point game with 16 minutes to go. And Davis kicked it into the hands of Kaylin LaRock. And Coach Harrison's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and hear from our friends over at Greg Gruitt's Appliance. They are a full-service appliance store carrying a full line of GE, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances. At Greg Gruitt's Appliances, our focus is on service after the sale with our own factory-trained installation and service department. Home appliances are all we do at Greg Gruitt's Appliance. It's service with Wildcat pride.
Look at this. We got a Jason Manenelsen sighting over here in the Edgar student section. He's not looking at us.
He's not sitting down either.
No. He's 7 feet tall. You can't really miss him.
He's into it.
He, of course, the head coach of Wassa Newman during our state runs. Good friends with Coach McCarty.
There's a foul on Schnelly.
The coaches in the area, definitely kind of a club, right?
Yep.
Everyone gets along with everyone, and why not?
Yep.
Right? Everyone's having the same challenges, the same frustrations. A lot of times they're officials. Yeah. Friends off the court, good competitors on the court.
Yep. Amber Scripshock just picked up another foul. 15:28 to go. And Alyssa Bauman getting ready to check in. A 5'2" senior in her own right. That's going to be the third one on Amber Scripshock.
Yeah, Scripshock not really known for fouling.
Yep. A great crowd here. Expect a, much like a game here, probably a sold-out Newman Catholic Wausau tonight. Three-pointer by Mallory Krause. She's got 10 points. Couple of triples in the second half for the junior. Lead back up to 12. Now some tenacious defense by Krause. Gonna be a jump ball to Wabeno on a turnover by the Wildcats. "15 minutes to go in the ball game. 12-point Rebels lead. Mallory Krause with the 2 3-pointers in the second half for Wabeno Laona. She's got it now across the timeline. Down low to Jaeger is too strong. Offense rebound left short by Mackenzie Marvin. Reagan Borkhardt all the way to the basket. The runner for Reagan is left short. Offense rebound into the hands of Morgan Schnelly. She can't finish. Michaela on the rock comes away with it. Grace Krause up ahead to Riley Jaeger. Over to Mallory Krause. All the way to the basket, left hand, and Mallory's got 8.5. 14-point game with 14:15 to go. Ballman with it. Lemmer getting ready to check in. Leah Davis goes baseline, back out to Reagan Borkhardt. Down low to Alyssa Ballman. It's going to be a foul on the drive, or on the catch, on Riley Jaeger. That'll be her third.
Definitely danger zone time for the Wildcats. Down 14 with 14 left.
Yep. Holly Gilligan checks in for Mackenzie, or Mallory Krause. She's been the spark plug for Wabeno Laona in the second half. She's got all 8 points.
Having a heck of a game. Early favorite for player of the game.
Absolutely. And it's going to be a jump ball staying with the Wildcats. 14:01 to go. Yeah, Wabeno Laona is able to hold on and win this thing between Mallory Krause and then only 2 seniors on this Rebels team. Talk to them as well. Three-pointer Alyssa Bauman left it short. It was on point. It's a bit short for Alyssa. 13:45 to go in the ball game. Winner heads to Green Bay next Friday morning. McDonald and Blair Taylor have already punched their tickets to the state tournament in Division 5. The runner by Jaeger is off the mark. Rebounded by Lemmer in the front court for Taylor. Poked away momentarily. Ballman. Script shot goes baseline. Body there by Albrecht. Frustrated with herself. She just picked up her 4th foul. The sophomore heading to the bench. As Amber Scripshock's going to head to the line.
Yeah, and the bad part about that is that that's not Albrecht's fault, right? The defender gave up baseline, and Albrecht was left out to dry. Nothing she could really do about it.
Lily Terry returning for the Rebels.
Edgar was 2 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. And 2 for 2 to start the second. 12-point game, 13:20 to go. Colfax has also punched their ticket, as well as Lakeland. The runner is up and good. The freshman, Lily Terry.
The Rebels are just getting better looks.
Long, lanky, athletic freshman Lily Terry for Wabeno Laona.
That's just great defense.
Yep, absolutely, and it's out of bounds. Off of the list to Ballman. Lost her footing. Nothing she could do about it. 14-point game. 12:50 to go. Edgar with 3 fouls across the timeline, just spinning all the way, dribbling all the way. Terry up and in. All Riley Edgar on that one. Lily Terry happily finishes it. Orcus gets cut off. Ballman in the lane. Alista up and one. Much needed for the Wildcats. And the foul is going to go on Riley Yeager. That'll be her 4th foul.
Foul on number 11, Riley Yeager, her 4th.
So Albrecht and Yeager with 4 fouls for Wabeno Laona. Mallory Krause checks back in.
Alista Bauman to the line, shooting 1.
We just talked about making teams pay for the press. We just saw that down here. Not content on breaking it.
Alista Bauman made free throw. And a substitution, Morgan Schnelly checking in for Alista Bauman.
It has been quite some time since a team from the bottom side of this sectional has made state. I'm not exactly sure how long it's been, but there's been a lot of Assumption and Newman, and then Assumption, Loyal made it one year. And a lot of hardware won by teams in the sectional. It has been a long time since an Eastern team has gone.
All the way to the basket, blocked by Borkart. With 12:07 to go. Yeah, you mentioned the runs by Newman Catholic and Assumption, and there's a 3-pointer, is good. The freshman coming through big for the Rebels.
3 of 3.
She's got 7 in a row. 16-point game. Lily Terry battling hard with Reagan Borkart. Down low. Reagan needs a breather for a couple of seconds with 11:50 to go. Lily Terry, a good-looking player for Coach Harrison. Again, only 2 seniors on this Rebels team. Krause and LaRock. They've got it in the backcourt right now.
They're good ones, though.
Yeah, very good. Top 2 leading scorers for the Rebels.
The program's in good shape.
Yep,
a lot of youth, good youth.
Right side for Krause, it's Mallory. Left side for Grace Krause. Terry hands it off to Krause, spins in the lane against Davis and threw it over the head of Lily Terry. Good idea, just couldn't connect. Another turnover on Wabeno Laona.
Only the 7th turnover of the entire game.
Handle the pressure and able to work with the ball is, again, a lot of non-empty possessions is huge for Wabeno Laona. And it's on the other side for Edgar. They've struggled with the turnover bug. Mallory Krause with it. And a foul going to go on Leah Davis, team foul number 3 on Edgar with 10:45 to go.
13 turnovers for the Wildcats. 7 for the Rebels. That's 6 extra possessions right there. And the Rebel 3-point shooting's been really outstanding.
And just 2 in the game for Edgar. That came in the first half. Davis and Lemmer. LaRock in the lane, turns off the mark, rebounded by Borkart. Reagan coast to coast. Leah Davis left side. Back over to Workus. Right side for Schnelly. Free throw line, blocked, no foul. That was a good one good call. Holly Gilligan on the arm. Morgan Schnelly will head to the line. Got past her, and Gilligan made sure she wasn't going to make the shot and make the Cats earn them from the free throw line. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicoletbank.com. And the second one off the mark. Out of bounds off of Grace Krause.
Yeah, good hustle by Reagan Borkhardt. Just able to slap the ball off the leg.
There's an extra possession for Edgar. See if they can work with it. Schnelly, the runner, left it short. Workus got it ripped away by Kaylin LaRock. LaRock with it. Back over to Krause. 9:50 to go in the ball game. Gilligan dribbles out of it. Lily Terry. Weak pass taken away by Workus. Right at Kaylin LaRock.
That's a great foul.
Kaylin picks up another foul, but again, not an open layup given to the Wildcats. And just her first. The senior.
Yeah, the foul's on the floor, so no free throws. Save 2 points.
Leah Davis for three. Off the back rim, tipped around, rebound taken by Grace Krause. Wildcats need those to fall down the stretch here with 9.5 to go. Down by 6:15. Edgar in man-to-man defense. Offside for Clearman. Pretty fundamental Wabeno Laona team here this afternoon.
They've had a lot of 15-point leads, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This season.
Terry right side. Coach Harrison gives a round of applause. Terry out to Krause.
Again, no shot clock.
Yep. And Clearman almost lost it.
It was off her face. She kept it in bounds.
Clearman with it, the drive, kick back out. No rush again for the Rebels. They lead by 15. No rush to shoot.
Yeah, it's fine to sit here and take time off the clock as long as you get a good shot out of it.
They're giving a foul. 4th team foul on Edgar.
It's a 51-second possession so far.
That's 4 fouls on Leah Davis. Coach McCarty's going to use a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60. Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. 39-24, Wabeno Laona on top. Steve Maves alongside Dan Ross, Trevor Zaleski producing. As it was a 10-point lead at halftime. It's got as high as 16. We're at 15 right now with 8:10 to go in the ball game. And two big factors in the second half for Wabeno Laona, Mallory Krause and Lily Terry. Now Grace Krause going to go to the line after the blocking foul. And see if the Rebels can get some points after a minute possession.
Yeah.
Macy Yonker picks up her first foul.
Morgan Schnelly
Perfect shot there by the senior, Grace Krause. I appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. 6 boys games yet to come tonight. And Krause 2 for 2. She's got 5. And the Rebels lead by 17, their largest lead. The runner by Taylor Lemmer, back rim. 1 and done again for the Wildcats. Senior hands it off to the seniors, 7:45 to go. Left side for Krause.
Yep, definitely got to start sending 2 defenders on the ball.
And that was going to be taken away by Workus, and another foul by Kaylin LaRock. She twists her knee. Just her second foul. Maybe a dead leg. Says I'm all right, but she'll come out and work that right calf out a little bit.
9 rebounds for LaRock today.
Workus free throw line for Edgar. And for her first points of the night. The regional final at 15 did Workus, 13 on Thursday night against Assumption. And as Dan mentioned, in this 11-game win streak, she has been a huge part of it. As Michaela Workus. And she's 2 for 2 from the line. 7:30 to go, tipped out of bounds by Workus. 15-point game. The Rebels trying to punch their first ticket to state in 41 years. 1982.
What a year.
When it was just Wabeno.
Yeah.
Laona had.
They didn't combine until kind of recently.
Yeah. Tipped out of bounds off of Reagan Borkart.
Let's say 10, 15 years ago.
And Reagan's going to check out. 7:09 to go. Give Borkart another breather here for her final stretch of the game. Krause up to Gilligan. Albrecht with 4 fouls, got it right now. Tipped away momentarily, ball's loose, finds Jagger, and that one's off the mark. And rebound taken. It's going to be a foul on Grace Krause. More free throws coming for the Wildcats. I believe Amber Scripshock heading to the line. I think they're going to say that she hooked her and then pulled her to the floor. And it'll be Morgan Schnelly to the line.
Number 10, Morgan Schnelly. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 3, Rita Borcher.
Workus checks out. 7 minutes remaining.
Edgar making free throws. That's definitely a way to cut into the lead, is with the clock stopped at the free throw line. For the Wildcats to come back, they're going to need help from the Rebels.
And Coach McCarty is going to take another timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. Get you some other scores here from around the states. Not even around the state, but Dave Hahn checking in. Marquette up 82-75 on St. John's. Big Ten women's Big Ten tournament going on in Minneapolis this weekend. The men, I guess, are next weekend.
In Chicago. Yep. I might be in attendance.
Let's see, monster Zach Eady. Grace Krause with it. 6:30 to go. 41-28. Valerie Krause with it. Gets a screen. Back over to Grace. Again, no rush for the Rebels. She can dribble. Valerie Krause with it again. Into the lane. Foul is going to go on Morgan Schnelly. Team foul number 6 with 6:13 to go.
Edgar foul number 10, Morgan Schnelly. That's her second, team 6.
Just her second.
Michaela Workus returning
With
to the
6:13 remaining. Both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, a lot of the Wildcats stars have struggled today.
Yep. And the runner by LaRock's off the mark, tipped around, and LaRock's going to pick up the foul. And Amber Skripczak will head to the line for Edgar. 6 minutes to go, 13-point game. A lot of time left with free throws down the stretch here.
Yeah, I believe Edgar's made 4 straight, at least 4 straight, 4 that I can remember. The memory's going with age, Steve.
8 of 9 so far in the half.
For Edgar, Amber Skripczak.
Amber 2 for 2 in the half. Perfect.
Was it Skripczak that hit the 1 or 2 late against Assumption?
It may have been.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 for 2 for Amber. She's got 6, and it's an 11-point game with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Leah Davis back in the game. Best shooter that the Wildcats have. They're going to need her the last couple of minutes here.
She's got 4 fouls. Albrecht dribbling right through the press. Really taken away.
Timeout.
Coach Harrison's going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back to Rhinelander after this. Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. 5:55 to go in the ball game. Wabeno Laona basketball up by 11. Winner heads to state on Friday morning. Division 5 state semifinal. Krause got it tipped away by Workus, and then is going to get fouled by Michaela. And Grace Krause was one of the best shooting forms that we've seen in a long time, heading to the line for a couple of free throws, or for bonus free throws. Sunk the her last 2. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So far tonight, 2 pretty solid free throw shooting teams. And rattled it in to Grace Krause.
The difference in this one so far, the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half and the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half.
Workus steps into a 3, left-handed triple for Michaela Workus. And Leah Davis almost fouled out. Almost picked up her 5th foul. 10-point game, 5:25 to go.
It's the closest the Wildcats have been in a while.
Since halftime.
Off the
and
leg.
off of Albrecht.
Coach Harrison telling his girls, settle down.
Amber Skripczak checking back in.
And with 8-9 minutes left, Laona Wabeno kind of changed what they were trying to do, right? It was much more of a, hey, let's take care of this, let's run some clock. And a lot of times you make that switch and the gears just kind of soften a little bit.
Workus swings it around for 3, is off the mark. Rebounded by Albrecht. 5 minutes to go. Krause with it. And dribbling right through. Up to Albrecht. 4:55 left. And Leah Davis just fouled out of the basketball game with 5 minutes to go. Which could be her final as an Edgar Wildcat.
Edgar foul on number 12.
Allison Albrecht will head to the line.
18 foul, shooting 1-1 for the Rebels, number 10, Allison Albrecht.
Allison Albrecht's back to the line for 1-1. First one is good. Banked in a 3 in the first half, did Allison. Otherwise, she's been in pretty bad foul trouble throughout the ballgame tonight. And 2 for 2 for the sophomore. Back to a 12-point game with 4:45 to go.
Yeah, she only double dribbled, and I don't think the officials were looking.
Back out to Workus. Drives. Borkart for 3 is good. Reagan Borkart drains the 3. 9-point game, 4.5 to go. And Wabeno Laona throws it away. 4:26 left. Edgar 1 timeout. Wabeno Laona with 2. Schnelly over to Workus. Back over to Schnelly.
Got to get the ball to Borkart.
Baseline for Skripczak, the runner, too strong. Offensive rebound by Borkart. She left it short. Valerie Krause went flying. And it's going to be a foul on Edgar. That might be Amber Skripczak's 4th foul. And Albrecht heading back to the line.
That's her 4th, team's 9th. Allison Albrecht shooting 1-1 for Laona Wabeno.
First free throw is in and out. Rebounded by Borkart. 9-point game, 4 minutes to go. Sectional final, winner goes to Green Bay. And there's a travel on Morgan Schnelly. Empty possession for the Wildcats after an empty possession by the Rebels.
Yep, just dragged the foot a little bit.
4 minutes left. And she throws it away. Not touched. It's going to be inbounded in Edgar's front court. With 3:54 to go.
2 straight turnovers by Mallory Krause. Coach is coaching her up.
Workus in the corner. Goes baseline. The floater by Michaela. Rimmed out. Rebounded by Albrecht. 3:45 left. Again, don't forget to stick around for the post-game festivities. Have an opportunity to talk to a winning coach and players of the game tonight. Jagger with it. Up ahead to Grace Krause. 3:30 to go. And a foul is going to go on Reagan Borkart. And Allison Albrecht heading to line. Double bonus for the Rebels.
Probably a good choice. Try to get a jump ball.
Just Reagan's second of the game. It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations with the purchase of a new countertop. Get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile backsplash and labor. And check out the discounts on flooring. This Winter Blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Haven't seen Kaylin LaRock in a while. She checks back in after twisting that knee a little bit. And Albrecht 1 for 2. Back to a 10-point game, 3:25 to go.
Gotta go.
Back it down to Lemmer. Left side Workus. Three-pointer for Michaela. Too strong. Rebounded by LaRock. And Kaylin will dribble out of it. Albrecht back out to LaRock. 3 minutes left. 10-point Rebels lead. And Amber Skripczak just fouls out of the ball game. And that's 5 on Amber. In what could be her final game as an Edgar Wildcat. Krause heading to the line for double bonus free throws. 5 for 5 in the half. We saw last night at Newman Catholic, Mason Prey was 11 of 12 down in the second half for the Cardinals. Grace Krause, announcer's jinx, left it short. 11-point game, 3 minutes left.
Edgar's under 25% shooting from the floor.
And Reagan Borkart takes it hard to the rim.
That clock is ticking. It's ticking. Got a timeout.
Coach Harrison just in the nick of time, able to call the timeout. 2:34 left. He asked for full. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. 2:34 to go in the ball game. Wabeno Laona up by 9. Double bonus the rest of the way for both sides. If fouls persist down the stretch, you'd expect they would.
Assuming that the scoreboard is correct, 1 timeout apiece.
And a foul is going to go on Michaela Workus. Allison Albrecht. More free throws for the sophomore. That's her 4th foul.
Wildcats over the limit. Allison Albrecht to the line, shooting 2.
What's Albrecht at the line?
3 of 5, 4 of 6.
Coach McCarty has someone tracking that, I'm sure, on the bench.
And another one for the sophomore. It's really been a game of runs from each player on this Wabeno Laona team. Mallory Krause started the second half with a huge start. And then Lily Terry put together a 7-0 run of her own. Gilligan out to LaRock. 11-point lead for the Rebels, and a turnover by Wabeno Laona with 1:47 to go.
I think if you're the Wildcats, you got to start shooting threes. Just running out of time. The clock doesn't stop on made shots in the last minute like they do in college.
You got to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yep. Only one timeout left.
Schnelly with it. Dribble drive out to Ballman. Looking down to Borkhardt. Reagan up and in. Reagan's a nice second half, but the Rebels have done a magnificent job on her this afternoon, limiting her rebounds. Gilligan, and Coach Harrison just says, keep passing until they follow us. They got to foul at some point. Krause with it. 1 minute to go, 9-point game. And Schnelly's going to foul. And Krause is heading back to the line. A lot of time off the clock, 58 seconds left.
Grace Krause to the line, shooting 2 for the Rebels.
Silky
smooth.
smooth.
Is perfect. Only 4 players in the second half have scored for Wabeno Laona, but they've made them count. A lot from the free throw line. Only 3 missed free throws in the second half for Wabeno Laona. Lemmer got it poked away. Schnelly, right side for Ballman. Down to Borkhardt, tipped away by Albrecht. 45 seconds left. Workus to inbound. Lemmer, good closeout by Jaeger. The runner left hand by Lemmer off the mark. And rebounded by Gilligan. And a foul on Schnelly. That'll be her 4th.
It's been a long time, Rebels fans.
1982. For the Wabeno Laona Rebels, Coach Harrison takes his girls off of the lane line with 38 seconds to go. And Krause in and out. Seven of 9 in the half for Grace Krause from the free throw line. And 7 of 10. 11-point game, 30 seconds to go. Coach McCarty says you got to go. 30 seconds left. Out to Workus. 3-pointer for Michaela is good. And Coach McCarty will take a timeout with 25 seconds left. 8-point Rebels lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 30-second timeout. That's all he had left. We'll be back.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School. Steve Mave, Stan Ross, Trevor Zaleski. Sectional final girls basketball. 51-43, Wabeno Laona over the Edgar Wildcats. Kaylin LaRock to inbound. Into Grace Krause. A foul on Taylor Lemmer. 24 seconds left. Krause, more free throws incoming.
Edgar foul on number 0, Taylor Lemmer. That's your first.
Krause was just 0 for 2 from the line the last trip.
Grace Krause to the line, shooting 2.
If these are indeed the last 23 seconds of the season, Borkhardt, Ballman, Schnelly, Leah Davis, Amber Skripczak, a big part of this team playing their last game.
No doubt. Absolutely. First time in a sectional final since 2012. And Grace Krause, 2 for 2 from the line. 10-point game, 20 seconds left. And through the legs, and that's going to be intercepted. And Wabeno Laona with 10 seconds left. Coach McCarty doesn't call off the Dogs yet, but for the first time in 41 years, the Wabeno Laona Rebels are heading to the WIAA Girls State High School Championships.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. 53-43, Wabeno Laona over Edgar. And the Rebels are heading to Green Bay next Friday. A Division V state qualifier here in 2023.
We have the handing out of the medals and the sectional championship plaque.
The
47th annual WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament running March 9th.
from start to finish for Wabeno Laona, 10-point halftime lead. They finish with a 10-point win here tonight. We'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach Andrew Harrison and our Zaleski Sports players of the game. We'll have Grace Krause, we'll have Mallory Krause, and we'll have Kaylin LaRock after our award ceremony here from Rhinelander High School.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated.
Presenting the awards today on behalf of Rhinelander High School and the WIAA is Rhinelander High School Activities Director Brian Paulson. We begin with our sectional runners-up from
Welcome back to Rhinelander High School as the Wabeno Laona Rebels are heading to the state championships for the first time in 41 years. Coach, just tell us the emotions right now.
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, I'm speechless. I told my assistant coaches I've dreamed of this from the moment, I started coaching. I mean, before I started playing basketball, that's always a dream to play at state. And the fact that it's here right now, it's surreal.
Absolutely. Now going back to the game, I guess, free throws down the stretch were huge. Had a couple of players step up, Mallory Krause and Lily Terry, big-time players.
Big time. Mallory's been our leading scorer in every game throughout the tournament so far. I don't know what it was like tonight, but she's been just unbelievable all tournament since she got back from a little ankle injury. And Lily, yeah, what a freshman. What a big-time plays she made. So it was remarkable to have, foul trouble, and then they were able to come back and make some plays for those girls.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. See you next week. Congratulations.
That's a big one, Mike.
Grace, Kaylin, and Mallory, too. Right here. We're going to look right up here. We're here with Kaylin LaRock. Kaylin, just tell me the emotions right now heading to state.
I honestly don't think it's set in yet. This is something that we've been aiming for ever since I was a freshman, and now it being my senior year, I think it just means that much more. My last game's going to be on the rush floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And last year, you guys got so close, losing the sectional final, able to make the jump this year. Just talk about this group of girls that you're playing with.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's been such a wild ride. These girls are girls that I've been playing with since I was in 4th, 5th grade. It's insane to just see how far we've come.
Just talk about the underclassmen coming through. Lily Terry, 7-point stretch. Just talk about some of the underclassmen that made a big impact tonight.
I think that's the big thing about our team is when one person isn't able to hit that night, is having an off night, we have those girls that are able to step up. And that's why our team is so solid and hard to beat.
Perfect. Thank you. Congratulations. We'll try and find Grace Krause here. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to talk right up here to the camera up here. Okay. Just talk about your emotions heading to state.
I don't know, this is crazy. I think we've definitely put in the work to get to this point, and I'm just so proud of the team, each of our teammates, and our coach.
You guys were so close last year in a sectional final. Just talk about this group of girls that you're going to head to Green Bay with and finish your high school career at the Rush.
Right. Last year we made it to the sectional final, and we lost, and we used that as momentum to get here today. And I think that's what lit this flame.
Perfect. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
See you
you.
next week. If you could find We'll get one more player, Mallory Krause here. Had a couple of big three-pointers in that second half after coming off of her injury. Looking for number 4. Mallory Krause, can I talk to you? Yeah. All right. Quick little interview here. All right, right here. We're going to look up at the purple shirt. We're here with Mallory Krause. Just talk about your emotions heading to state.
I don't know. I'm just really happy. It's like something I can't explain because we worked all year for this, and we just came out and we knew we had to play our best and we had to work together as a team. And I'm just so happy we did it, and we really played good.
You got, after an injury early on, able to come out, hit a couple of big three-pointers in that second half. Just talk about being able to come back after an injury and put on a show like you did.
Yeah, I wanted to be back in there, and I knew that I could do it and I wanted to be there for my team and to help them.
First time in 41 years, you get the Wabeno Laona Rebels. At that time, it's just Wabeno. Just talk about making history here today as well.
Yeah. When I was a sophomore, we made history in volleyball, and then we knew that we wanted to do it again as a junior, and we came out and everyone just played good, and we just came out.
Thank you. Congratulations. See you next week. Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Rhinelander High School. It is the Wabeno Laona Rebels heading to state for the first time in 41 years, and they will we don't know who they'll play, but they'll play next Friday morning at the Rush Center in Green Bay. For Dan Ross and Trevor Zaleski, this is Steve Mave signing off from Rhinelander. We'll be with you at Newman Catholic in about, 3 hours for Newman Catholic and Columbus Catholic in a regional final on the boys' side right here on Zaleski Sports. Have a great couple of hours, everyone. We'll talk to you again from Wausau Newman right here on Zaleski Sports.